everybody, it's me, Dr. Fuck, again with a video talking about two different things. First, I want to talk about this Vinnie Vincent thing. The Vinnie Vincent show that's going on in February, actually on my birthday, February 9th, and I believe the 8th, 2 shows. Now, this is a thing, here's the latest. First, we're going to do in Graceland Unplugged. Then, no, we're going to do 2 shows in Graceland Unplugged. No, then we're going to do a Plug and Shred. And, oh, now we're going to get Robert Fleischman in the show. Oh, now we're going to get a supergroup in the show. Oh, now let's cancel the show and let's move it till February. Oh, now Robert Fleischman's out of it, so we're not going to have him. Oh, now we got a new singer. Oh, now let's fire this singer. Oh, now we're going to do just an instrumental show with no singing. And of course, in all these occasions, everything that gets changed, the promoter gets blamed for it. Now, I don't know. I'm not sure if the promoter is to blame for it. Maybe he is. But what the hell, Vinny? I mean, why don't you fucking look after what the promoter does? Because he's claiming this. By the way, I'm going by the word of what I saw somebody post in the Shred, the Vinnie Vincent Shred thing. Somebody, extracted it and put it up on my newsfeed, and I read it. There's a Shred member saying it, so it could be wrong, but I don't know if it is wrong or not. But he's saying that now the singer is fired. And the promoter added the singer without Vinny's knowledge, and then Vinny was like, I don't like this guy. I mean, what the fuck is going on? I find it so odd. Like, I'm in a band. When a promoter, adds me, they don't throw in any, hey, now you got to do this, and you got to do that, and we're going to do this to you, and we're going to do that to you. It's none of it. Everything's like, right across the board. All right, you're going to play a gig and that's all to it. Just get up on stage and play. That's it. Get your ass up there, play, and we'll pay you. That's how it works, for me. But with Vinnie Vincent, it's like, hey, I don't want to be bothered. I also heard, and this is just from a comment on this YouTube page, somebody that says he's on the inside says they haven't even promoted yet. I don't know, rehearsed yet. I don't know how true that is, but man, does this show smell of a disaster or what? I can't wait till my birthday, or the day after my birthday, to see how it all pans out. Most people that are leaving comments on my videos are saying it's not going to happen. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, but, I'm the type of person that, I'm not Nostradamus, whatever, however the fuck you pronounce his name. By a Judas Priest album that's very much hated, but I absolutely love Nostradamus. Anyway, so, yeah, what the fuck, Vinny? I mean, why don't you, grab hold of the reins of the show and, you take care of stuff. I mean, to me, for the promoter to be doing all this without Vinny's knowledge, I don't know, to me it sounds a little, fucking bullshit. But, it just sounds like bullshit to me. I mean, really? Is this guy really just going to depend on this dude to do everything for him? And let's say, Vinny is to blame for some of it and the promoter's taking a fall, which I don't know if it's true or not. But if it is true, then that promoter is just as blind as you Vinnie Vincent supporters that always get mad at me when I talk about what a fucking thief scumbag he is. Where's my fucking box? Alright, enough of that fucking tool. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is Gene and Paul actually do something good. I mean, look, the Wounded Warrior thing is great, the things they do for veterans, they do a lot of good things. But this new thing they're doing is fucking awesome.
Hey, you guys, we're proud to operate our Rock and Brews restaurants at airports and respect the diligent hard work of each and every TSA employee to ensure the safety of us who travel around the world. Thanks, you guys.
While the TSA continues to work on our behalf without pay, we want to make sure that we can at least provide them with a delicious meal to show our support. We want you to eat well because you do so much for us.
I think that's great. I think it's really awesome. And then, Paul was interviewed on CNN and, he was saying, man, we got to feed the guys, we got to feed the unemployed. And I think that's very commendable. And as cool as that is, he actually said this that was really fucking cool.
Just what do you think of the U.S. government, both parties, right about now?
I think, again, people need to put their political affiliation aside, and the priority has to be to get people back to work, back on the payrolls, and then let's figure out what the solution is. I certainly have my own point of view, but I'm not going to share it because I'm a rock and roller, and I know my place.
You want to bring everyone together. You want to bring everyone together.
I do indeed.
Why, Paul? Why can't you always be that cool? Anyway, so, hey man, gotta give it up for Gene and Paul for that, you know? I mean, I like making videos where I'm actually saying something positive about Gene and Paul, because I don't want to, you know, just be all negative toward them, but god damn do they release a lot of negativity for me to talk about. Okay, so I just love the fact that Paul is, you know what, I'm a rocker. I ain't gonna tell you what I feel about politics. It's my own thing. You all, you know, come up with your own conclusions. And I'm pretty much the same way. I don't like talking politics on Facebook or on YouTube or anywhere because, you know, it's just like, to me it's preaching. I just see it as preaching, like, you know, this is what I think. Therefore, you should think the same way, you know, because, you know, the second you talk about politics, there's always going to be somebody out there that's going to be like, no, you're wrong because of this part and that part, not my party and your party sucks and blah, blah. Now, I'm not going to talk about politics at all. Well, okay. This one time, I'm going to get into something political. That's right, I'm running for president. Vote for me and I will ensure you that everybody in Ticketmaster will be thrown in jail and the keys will be thrown away. I will personally blow up the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame into smithereens. Enough of that shit. I will outlaw Rolling Stone magazine. I will build a wall around Eddie Trunk and make Mexico pay for it. But then I'm going to reward Mexico with, you know, a free metal festival over there. It's the Fuck Eddie Trunk Festival with a lot of killer bands. So, you know, I mean, come on, it's going to be money well, and you know, come on, how much is that one? You know, the wall I'm going to propose to Congress, I don't know, man, like, come on, $100, you know, all I need is some concrete and a little hole to throw food in for Eddie so he can live, you know. But anyway, I mean, look, Eddie has a right to speak. I'm just fucking around. I ain't going to build a wall around Eddie Trunk. But vote for me, man, because I guarantee you all the other things I talked about will happen. Fuck Rolling Stone magazine. Just imagine the beauty of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame blowing up into pieces. That'll be my first agenda. Alright, so that's it. That's all I want to talk about on this video, and here's what I'm going to tack on at the end. I made a video years and years ago about Ricky Rackman. Who out there remembers Ricky Rackman from the Headbangers Ball? You know, the guy that was like on the decline of Western civilization, a big poofy hair glam guy. Then he joins the Headbangers Ball with Motorhead shirts and I Love Exodus and Suicidal, and, you know, and I made this video because I used to be part of the Metal Sludge Board, way back, I don't know, 15 years ago or something, and he was on there for a brief amount of time where a lot of people were attacking him, and all I did that really got him mad was I just left a comment saying, hey Ricky, who's your favorite band this week? And he went apeshit and he listed, like, you know, like a fucking novel of all the bands he likes, from Johnny Cash to Motorhead to, you know, Cheap Trick, whatever, you know, and I really got him upset, you know, and then he soon replied. After that reply, I made this video, and I replied to him with this video, and he never replied back. I believe he actually left after it. I don't know if it had anything to do with this video, but anyway, thanks for watching. So I'm going to leave you with this, a video I made about Ricky Rackman. It's called The Poser. Bye.
When it was cool to be metal, I was like, metal! Sure, now Trickster sucks. But, you know, back in the day when they were selling a lot of records and they were all over MTV, I was all like, you know what, Trickster rocks. You know, it's because if it's popular, I love it. I will go out there and I'll throw all my money out, and I'll just go out there and throw money on the table just as long as I can get whatever's hot at the moment. I go by what people think is cool, and, you know, I'll like it if they do. Like, you know, in the 80s when Motley Crue was really huge, oh, I was a huge fan. Oh, I was always buying their albums, and I was going to their shows, and I was kissing their ass. I was all over their nuts. But, you know, then when the 90s came and Nirvana came along, I was like, oh, Motley Crue sucks. I'm all about Nirvana and grunge. There's three types of posers. There's a poser that's just a poser to himself, to a band, to people. I'm just all three. All the proof is in the Metal Years, Decline of Western Civilization Part 2. You got to see me in this movie. You know, I am in this movie and I'm wearing lip gloss. Hi, I'm Ricky, and I'm a big fan of Trickster because they rock. You know, one thing that got me in a lot of trouble for being like a poser is that us posers, we're kind of like Nostradamus. We can call the future. Hi, I'm here with Tommy Lee, future wigger, and hey. You know, if there's a bandwagon, you can bet your ass you will find me on it. I will jump on any bandwagon, any trend. It doesn't matter what it is. I will be there, and I will pretend that I have always been into it. If it's glam, I'm wearing lipstick. If it's grunge, I'm wearing flannels. If it's, oh, whatever. You know, I said I was like really a glam rocker back in the 80s. I would wear the spandex, and I would buy all the whatever Poison was wearing, I was wearing. And then my dream came true. I became the host of Headbangers Ball. And on Headbangers Ball, you can see me in all my poser glory. You know, I would have the poofy hair like this right here, and I would be interviewing every band, and they would be my favorite band every time I would interview them. Here I am with my favorite band, Vixen and Slayer and Jet Boy. They were all my favorites at that time. And then I was into like Slaughter and Striper and Darrow and Great White and Slaughter again, and then Skid Row, and then, oh, and my all-time favorite band, Rat. And then my all-time favorite band, Faster Pussycat. And here I am promoting my all-time favorite band, Slaughter. Yeah, I really love Slaughter because, well, because they sold a lot. And they were selling a lot of records at the time. But I think the biggest headache I had during that time was when Axl Rose had a fight with Vince Neil. Now that was really hard for me because I couldn't figure out who I wanted to win, because I liked them both a lot since they sold a lot of records, and it was really giving me a headache. Who was better, Axl or Vince? I don't know. I couldn't choose because I'm such a poser that I couldn't do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I hear there's a new trend coming out, and I want to go figure it out what it is so I can jump on it and pretend that I've always been part of it. Well, I'm signing off now. I'm Ricky Rackman, straight up poser.
They call me Dr. Fun. They call me Dr. Fun. Call it Dr. Fun. You can't get enough. Call it Dr.
Fun. This video was brought to you by Miami Metal Merchant. For competitive prices and for your metal needs, visit www.miamimetalmerchant.com.